Show you really fast what's happening for your synthesizing your scientists. So you've been split up into 5 groups. So if you go to the interview module, this is humongous. Right, so interviews about evolutionary biology. You have all of these different options on the side here. Mine looks a little different because it's still in edit mode, but that's okay. And then you can click this link. It's also the link you received via email, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I want to go to whichever group I am in. Those are along the bottom. So here's group 1, 2. You guys seem to kind of have this pulled together for the most part. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then what you would want to do is I gave you a prompt and it said something like, let's go back. Think about things like drift versus selection. Like, is your person Gouldian, where evolution is random? Jerry Coyne would be another example of that. Or are they a very selection-based, which is random but with a purpose or something like that? Then that would be a good thing to say. Neutral versus directed is kind of the same. People use different wording, so that was a pretty similar scenario. Some people are really into genes drive evolution, right? And so that's going to be pretty different than other people who are just like, well, all of these genes are related, or people who are big on epigenetics, where really it's expression is driving evolution and you can change your expression through time. So you kind of need to compare. Those are some good ideas of comparisons. So then you click in here. So let's compare. This will be kind of interesting because they both have a major system in mammals. Beth Shapiro to Lamarck. So Lamarck, sorry, I forgot which column I was in. So then I would just go here and then type. Lamarck believed in thought inheritance was additive, whereas, we should also put this, additive and slow. So his progression, remember, was from rock to angel, right? And you were somewhere in that sliding scale of rock to angel. And so every rock wanted to somehow acquire enough traits to become an angel. It gets really weird. But we should address 2 things. Rocks are not living. No evolution there. And then this would have taken a while. Versus Beth Shapiro has one of the fastest mutation rates in mammals. She studied steppe bison. She studies things that are defrosting from the permafrost, basically. She looks at modeling the evolution of these big data sets that have acquired traits through both short and long time scales. So these steppe bison were, somewhere in the last 20,000 years, but we don't have them anymore. But so she was using aDNA to look at the differences between them and found that there is extremely rapid evolution occurring. This is probably because of drift, because of the fluctuations in climate that occur close to an ice age. So you have an ice age, but the climate on either side both before and after the ice age is really gets more and more unstable. So it's kind of like oscillating, and then it's doing these weird fast oscillations, and then ice age, and then you get fast oscillations back and forth, and then you go back to this like normal thing. So that's probably, she's probably more of a drift person. So anyway, fastest mutation rates in mammals, likely due to genetic drift and neutral mutations. Inheritance, genes are inherited randomly. Those type of things. So that would be the difference. Also, we could look at how, sorry, I'm just going to fix this so that it, yeah, that's better. We would also look at, Lamarck was 1800s at best, and Beth Shapiro is currently an active scientist at UC Santa Cruz, which might be the best science gig there is because there's a beach like 6 blocks from campus. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to write your facts in these little things. We can make this bigger. If you don't like the format, we can always change it. But let's try it. Start typing in there. You're going to want to hit save somehow. Here we go. Save. Where's the save button? Oh, you are automatically being saved. Okay, so that was what you're going to do. So what, if I am the person who has Beth Shapiro, I'm going to go through and kind of do that for all of these. And then you're going to kind of want to check as they're all getting filled in, like the person who does Olivia Judson and the person who does Jill Banfield, that you all kind of agree. You could put different points in there, like you could put the time frame in if somebody had, so you could add to it or whatever. Just don't copy and paste it again because that would be boring. And so that's what you want to do as you're filling these in, and continue working on that. Oh, see, this person needs another row. And if you are for some reason in a group that hasn't started working on this, please start. If you are in a group where other people haven't filled theirs out, just make sure you fill out your row, and then we'll go from there. That's fine. Okay, that was all. I think you guys are doing pretty well at this. If you have suggestions or questions about it, please ask, because I haven't assigned group work through Blackboard like this before, so I don't really, and I can't see everything that you guys can see. So we can always share a screen and you can troubleshoot it for the rest of the class, and everybody would be super appreciative. Okay, that's it.